How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And the other day I was at work and I was thinking, you know, if there's one thing I'm thankful for other than the First and Second Amendment, these founding fathers got rid of the fucking cruel and unusual torture that these people used to do to each other back in the medieval era. I'm talking some crazy ass shit. Like, have you guys ever took the time to look up some of these old torture devices that these motherfuckers used to use on criminals and shit? Not even criminals. They just catch innocent people. Like, you guys ever hear about the Salem witch trials where they just accused innocent people of being witches and just burn their asses at stakes? Like, man, listen. So I thought, why not just go through, it says right here 26 medieval torture devices, but I thought for the sake of just video purposes, we're only going to go through 5 of these motherfuckers. So without further ado, let's get into the first one. So the first one here is the Spanish Tickler. Holy shit, this looks like some medieval fucking brass knuckles. Alright, not to be confused with the French Tickler, which is something completely different. This one speaks Spanish. We've all got tucked into the bottom of our sock drawer for anniversaries. This is a set of claws meant to dig into the skin and penetrate down into the bone. Oh, so they just like dig it into can you imagine getting it dug into like your thigh area? Oh, and then it is yanked away, pulling flesh and muscle within its great chunks. Oh, jeez, I imagine what the French Tickler probably do. I know French curlers are pretty good, and French bow ties. Alright, second one right here is the Iron Chair. This looks like a hardcore gaming chair, probably covered in swamp ass and tears and cum. Simple but effective, the Iron Chair pierced a person's body at every point of contact. I can imagine the minute you sit on it, it's just like straight impalement spikes to the rectum. Not comfortable. Going deep enough to break the skin, but not far enough to damage any vital organs or major arteries. The person wouldn't even bleed very much, since the chair would hold their blood in place until they were removed. So it's basically like those Indian spiked beds that you see like people laying on and shit, or those pins when people get pin pricked everywhere. Yeah, it's one of those fucking crazy things. Definitely wouldn't get this for my son on Christmas. Third one is the collar. This looks like something that you'd find on an emo girl that hangs around that cigarette corner that we all had in our high school. Meant to hold the neck in a single position, it was tightened just enough to be uncomfortable. The real torture came after days without being able to lay down, rest your head, eat, or swallow. Oh, so it's like, oh, you gotta like have it on for multiple days. Oh yeah, that probably fucking sucks. Honestly, you could just like, if you're gonna die, is that suicide technically? Like if you just let your head fall, or like would you actually have to like wait till you got tired and then let it kill you for it not to be suicide? I don't know. I believe this is the fourth one right here. The Pair of Anguish. Yeah, the Pair of Anguish. Particularly hideous. Yeah, look at this thing. Looks like something they would... Oh, I feel like they would do... Oh, the orifice. I feel... What is an orifice? Let's look this up. What is an orifice? The orifice into the aorta from the lower left chamber of the heart. What is this? What part? It's an opening, an aperture or hole opening into a body cavity. Oh, so they okay. Oh, they probably put it in your rectum too if they could fit it in there and just like expand it. The simple pair would be placed inside the orifice of a person and then gradually expanded. Yeah. The kindest use was in a person's mouth, where it would ultimately shatter the skull, causing death. Ouch, bruh. Jeez, like, can you imagine the crimes that you would have to, like, they just did this to anybody. Like, you could have stole a a loaf of bread because your family's starving and like you guys haven't eaten in weeks. And if they caught you, they just be like, all right, give this guy the pear. He's getting the pear. And next thing you know, your fucking head's in one of those like little wooden things, and they're just sitting there trying to lubricate a fucking pear of Anguish to shove right up your ass. Like, damn, these people were crazy back in the day. Like I said, I'm so thankful our founding fathers passed that fucking humane courts bullshit. More gruesome is when it was used in the lower half of the body, which were rarely fatal but excruciating. Ooh, for girls too. Ooh. This is number. What is number 5? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is the last one. The last one is a tub. This does not look like a nice tub. I would not want to shower in this. Simple biology was used to make the tub. A person was bound hands and foot so they could not escape. Then their face was smeared with honey. Flies and other biting insects would be drawn to the person where they would eat the honey and crawl into the openings in the face. Can you imagine being like a straitjacket or something? And you have like a fucking terrible itch that you just can't scratch. Or anything. Like, oh, I just couldn't imagine. That's torture all, like, just alone. Prisoners tortured in this way were given food and water to keep them alive. As time went on, the person would be left in their own bodily waste where maggots would be laid that would eat the person's body as they decayed still alive. Oof. Oh, it's like sitting in a trash can. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, that's enough. If you guys want more, let me know. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Drop a comment down below if you're feeling nice. My name is Lost Disciple, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Oh yeah, and if you don't like this video, you're getting the tub.
Abstract art on the walls, living different. 1989, talking on the phone. Wind blowing hard, all the windows closed. Turquoise sheets, pink pillows. Motel 6, that's room 24. Meet you in the morning, meet me here tonight. Vibrating bed, gotta say it alright. Black marble sink, gold in the faucets. Fresh bar soap, many shampoo bottles. Playing some Atari, she blowing on my cartridge. Room service knocking, I can hear him at the door. Do not disturb.